Let's look at another method of separation of mixtures whereby we have soluble solid. We have soluble solid in a liquid. We have soluble solid in a liquid. For example, if we have a mixture of salt and water, you know very well that salt dissolves in water. So if we want to separate such a mixture, we use the method of evaporation. Sometimes we call it evaporation to dryness. In this method of evaporation, the solution is put in an evaporating dish. An evaporating dish is a piece of apparatus which looks like a dish, and it allows us to heat the solution such that the liquid, which is water, can evaporate and leave us with the solid particles. So in this method of evaporation, an evaporating dish, the solution is put in an evaporating dish and heated gently over a steam bath. A steam bath, I mean you don't heat the solution directly on fire. No, you heat the water, and the steam coming out from the water is the one to heat the evaporating dish, as we can see in the diagram. So this is boiling water. This is the source of heat. So when this water is boiling, the steam coming from this boiling water is the one that is going to heat the evaporating dish. So when you heat an evaporating dish is not a very hard piece of apparatus. When you heat it directly on fire, it may crack. That's why we use an evaporating dish. I mean, we use a water bath. So a water bath means we use steam instead of putting the evaporating dish directly on fire. So we use steam instead. So what happens is that this solution of water and salt, when you heat gently, the water, when you heat water, it keeps on evaporating, and as it evaporates, it goes into the atmosphere and it does not come back. So when you heat gently, slowly, water will continue evaporating, and consequently, you are going to form crystals of salt when all the water has evaporated. So this is one of the methods which can be used in case you have a solid like salt or sugar that has dissolved in water. You have a solution of water and salt, or sugar and salt. The method to use is evaporation method, and sometimes we call it evaporation to dryness. Here we are saying continue heating until when all the water has evaporated. That's what I told you. As the water evaporates, the crystals of the salt or sugar are formed in the evaporating dish, and there you will have separated the mixture of salt and water. So the water will have evaporated, and you will remain with your crystals of salt in the evaporating dish. Note, however, that in this method you cannot retain both water and the salt. You have to lose one of the two, because the water will evaporate into the atmosphere and you will not get it from the solution. But what you can get from there is the salt. If we want to retain both the two, we shall use the method of simple distillation, which I'm going to discuss with you in the next video.